Former Phoenix TV reporter Zhang Zhenyu fled China in 2018 after being subject to political persecution as a result of reporting uncensored news. In August 2020, he spoke at a rally in Toronto, supporting the 360 million Chinese quitting the Chinese Communist Party. He said that he wrote the statement to quit the CCP organizations back in 2012. Zhang revealed that quitting the CCP is well known in mainland China, especially among CCP members, including officials of key CCP departments and their family members. Some of their children are studying abroad. Many of them, along with party member employees, have already quit the CCP, as they have seen that the CCP has been cornered internationally. Independent overseas Chinese media such as the Epoch Times and Vision Times have played a pivotal role in helping Chinese people. My first job was with the Taiwan Affairs Office of the State Council. My job required me to bypass the firewall and read information outside of China. The software we used was Freegate. We used Freegate a long time ago and often read independent Chinese media, whose information is used widely as references amidst Chinese journalists. You are really important. You are a very powerful force in the Chinese media, Zhang told the Vision Times. According to Zhang, mainland Chinese actually understand what the CCP is, and it's just a matter of making the choice. Not even a little criticism is allowed, now that the Chinese domestic media is being controlled more tightly. Zhang said that the CCP is very good at infiltrating other countries. It is very professional when it comes to infiltration. It doesn't attack a castle from the outside, but creates trouble inside. CCP's goal is to relieve some of its own pressure. The CCP infiltrated some major international media. According to what I know, the CCP assessed the elites in Western countries and found that most of the journalists are leftists. It then builds on some of the existing but not very serious issues. For example, with regard to the Black Lives Matter movement, the CCP took advantage of the event of George Floyd's death and used its propaganda to escalate the issue, in order to distract America and other Western countries from their efforts of taking down the CCP. The CCP hopes to stir up a lot of trouble in the United States and Canada, so they won't have the bandwidth to deal with the CCP. In addition, CCP bribed some elite scholars, very powerful media outlets, and some big-name reporters to speak for the CCP at critical times, Zhang said. He added, for example, one of my colleagues is from China Daily who specializes in overseas advertising. He used to be a reporter, but he was transferred to the advertising department. They can place advertisements directly in the Washington Post or at Times Square. Especially during critical times, he has a huge budget to place advertisements on various media outlets. He told me that even when the US attacks the CCP, the media may make the situation less severe for the CCP because of the commercial interests from the advertisements. In addition, the CCP has also acquired some overseas media, as well as Chinese language media as its mouthpiece. Some media companies may look small, but they actually have huge funding sources.